this right here is not a plushed animal. This is my dog. And she doesn't want to be bothered. But you'll see her on my banner. If you go on my YouTube, I have a little white poodle. And she's considered a toy poodle, which is the smallest size for a poodle. And I wanted to bring her because she tends to walk back and forth, just to introduce her for a little. So guys, if you are new here, which I see I have some subscribers, my name is Karina D. Lamb, and I am documenting my $100 journey by trading the stock market. And I came to realize, based on my other videos, if you saw, that I've had beginner's luck, and I also didn't know how to play the game. So as I studied, as I started trading, which I did extensive amounts of trading, I can actually pull up everything. This is my trading log that I've been able to create for myself. And I added a couple things. So personal thoughts is kind of what I go through day in, day out. If I find myself too emotional, that's where I put all my information. Tracking stocks, that's just pretty much me talking about what I noticed as a pattern. I'm gonna make that better, and then my plan. What's my overall goal trading with $100? What does it really look like? What do I need to expect? And this is my sheet. So this is my first trade that I ever made with $100. And then if you can see, all of these coming all the way down here till right there is about 59 trades. The fact that I did 59 trades in my last video, this is all my videos, by the way, that I've described this or explained this. I should definitely blow up my account, but because I have been able to stay above water, my account has not been blown, and I'm up more than 50%. And I kind of realized, like, I have to understand the rules of this game, because even though I'm keeping my head above water, I'm not moving forward, and I'm kind of slowly moving backwards. So today is really important because I wanted to talk to you, and this is what I was telling her last night, that whenever you trade, you want to make sure that it's clear to you. So this stock for me was very clear. And we're looking at 5. Let me look at the 1. I'm going to go over it for my own reference when I want to go study, and for you guys. And so this is the first thing that I look at, the stock. I didn't notice the stock until it came down here, or right here. But I'm going to explain to you guys what I would do if I was to be looking at this stock from the beginning. So the stock went up at 801, and I immediately draw my support and resistance line so that I understand where it's at. Right here would be considered the resistance, which is the top. This would be considered the support, which is the bottom. Next candle went ahead and went further, so now the resistance became support, and now there's a new resistance. Now the wicks are important because it tells me how far it's going, and it tells me, hey, I'm not able to go that far with a high wick at the top. But it also is giving me indication that it wants to go that far, it just can't, so it needs to pull back a little bit. These are the things that I think about in my head and the story that these candles tell me. And so I saw this one hit that same support area right here, this line. And if you've noticed, I expand it. If you noticed, it hit it here, and it also hit it one more time down here. And this is what's considered a hammer candle. So a hammer candle is pretty much a candle that has a long wick at the bottom and a small body at the top, and a very small wick at the top, meaning it's going to go up. So it went up, it went ahead and broke this resistance area, so now I created a new one. I could write a line or I can't, doesn't matter, because the reason it doesn't matter, by the time I saw this stock, it already broke down both of these. So now because it broke down, I'm looking at it and saying, well, let me see where it can bottom. So as I was making this effort to say, oh, I think it bottomed right here, I went ahead and took a position at 106 and got out at 104. And the reason why, here's the reason. So 106 was right here. I said, oh, this is probably the bottoming area. I got a little bit too early. And the reason why is because it kind of tried, it couldn't. So it broke down, tried to kind of break up a little. I was in it at this point. I had to be in it. Let me just double check though, because I don't like lying. Yeah, 818. And this is so I got in right here and I got out. I was in it when I was doing this. Definitely was in it because I do remember that. And it started to break down again right here. So I said, let me just get out, most likely on the 827 candle. Let's see. 829, so 2 candles after that. Right there. So right here, so I thought I got out here, but this makes sense why I got out here because it wouldn't go up. So it just keeps breaking down. I go, okay, this stock looks like it wants to break down even more. So as it did, it broke down all the way down here. And I go, this is probably where it really does want to go down, because I always say when stocks go up and they can't go up any higher, but they still tend to want to, they have what's called breathing. So whoever bought this over here is selling part of their position or even sold most of it, but they got enough people involved. So now this is what I understand. I could be completely wrong. Again, I'm learning as much as you guys are, but this is what I understand. And so I got in down here. Let's look at it at, yeah, 96 area. So let's draw support and resistance lines. So I got in right here. I'm going to draw that line. I got in at 96. So down here, this is the resistance right here. So now I'm playing off this area. And I got in at 96 cents. And then I got out at 97. So I got out in this general area up here because that's kind of where it was topping a little bit. And I felt uncomfortable. Right there. And I just felt very uncomfortable because I didn't know if I wanted to go up or if I wanted to go down. But the plan, truth be told, should be to get out at the 115 area because that is the next resistance, right? But what did I see? I saw that the stock could potentially reverse on me again because it already reversed on me over here. But the only difference of the mindset was this already is a whole downtrend. So this one right here is not enough to go up because even if I were to get it, let's say for instance down here, the highest it would go is up here. So I needed to be able, I tried to do it, couldn't, came back down, and this gives it now more of a space to be able to do that breathing that I was talking about. So then I got in down there, but I was still very concerned because I'm looking at this area over here because it's being created. And instead of me seeing that as like a table, I saw it as kind of a roof. Maybe that'll help me in the future. So that is considered a table, and I saw it as a roof. Like, hey, I can't break that. But it did. It broke it down 1, 2, and then 3 times, and then it started going up. So I got out at 99 before I reached $1 and 97. So 97, which was a penny over, and then 99, which is another 3 pennies. Not really much, but just to show you guys that I really did have this in mind. I did buy, this is my paper trading account, and I did buy it at 103 after it broke out the $1 and then 115 just to test out the theory. And as we, lo and behold, we can see right here, I don't know if you guys see this, but you can see right here, it did break that area going all the way to $1.21. So this was my pre-market trade for January 2nd, 2026. I hope this was helpful for anyone. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting my friend's video that I documented for a little bit of our chat soon. It's got to kind of go over it to see how I can render it, and let me know. Yeah, guys, watch my other video. I think the more you guys get involved and interact with me, the more it makes me want to do this, because this is a very lonely journey. But also I want to let you guys know the PDT rule is going to be removed on Thursday, which is going to be the 4th, if I'm not mistaken. Let's double check. Yes, so the 4th of January, of June, not January, the 4th of June. So if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment. I will be more than happy to answer. I answer all my comments on YouTube. And I will see you guys in the next video. See you for now.